Hey peeps, so today we'll be talking about the update that we had earlier this week. We'll go over the new content and improvements, and we'll make a quick review on every new or old but changed bit of the game. Okay, so the first addition to the game is that we now have a personal score ranking in the local ranking tab. It's individual for each server. And that's the score that you can see from clicking on your power. And you upgrade that score with having better equipment, commanders, dragons, etc. You can see all the ways to upgrade that score. Of course, that change isn't needed. It's not something that we actually need, but it's nice to have so you can compare yourself to other people on the server. The second thing that was added to the game is this reset button right here at the support dragon. So if you want to put your skill points into different stuff, you can now reset your skill tree and do it the way you want it to be. It said that every time your dragon levels up, you get a new reset. So I'm assuming that you can use the reset once per 5 levels. And the resets don't stack, that's also important. But at level 60 you have all of the skills unlocked, so that cap of having limited resets, it's not an issue. But I think that this reset function was quite needed because some people just use their points on random and now they realized what they actually need. So it's nice to have a way to go back. Okay, so speaking of the support dragon, you can no longer buy essences from the merchant at the dragon tab. Instead, those essences were moved to the VIP shop, and honestly I quite like this change because it saves us a few clicks. You can just move the 2 essences to the cart that you're going to buy anyways, and you don't have to go to the dragon tab, to the merchant there, to have extra loading screens, extra clicks. It just saves you a bit of time, and every little bit is helpful. Next we have new improvements with the commander screen. We now have commander ranking. So you have 5 categories and you have commanders ordered in best to worst that can help you in that category. So let's say that we want to look at city construction. We can see that Melisandre is really good. After her are Chris and Sabrina, then you have Russell and Jean, and that's actually quite helpful for newer players that are still learning about the commanders and what they do. Also, something that I quite like is that some commanders have a little button on the right that tells you, for example for Soren, it tells you that his awakening skill is quite helpful for gathering. For, let's say, Shayla, it said that her awakening hidden ability increases grain gathering speed. So you get the point, you get extra notes even, if it's not something so obvious, like just to have it in their army skills. So that change should be a big deal for the newer players and more unexperienced ones. Another thing that was added for commanders is something that I really enjoy and I would use always. It's here on the top left corner, just above the commanders. You have a filtering function now. So if you want to look for, let's say, your spearman commanders, you can just select spearman and you have all spearman commanders showing up. If you want bowmen, you can do the same for bowmen. And if you want to see all, you can see them all, but this is something that will save us time and you can have a cleaner look at who your spearman commanders are, for example. It's quite a nice addition to the game. Okay, and lastly we had Senel released, and with that we got her Awakening open. And to be honest, her Awakening, she's insanely strong. She would be a perfect fit for any female lineup, and just expect to see the bigger players, the whales, to use her, just because her insanely strong skill that contributes a lot to the lineup. And with that, we covered most of the bigger changes and the listed things in the notes. So I hope you enjoyed, and until next time.